Rod's gonna have to go on the floor. That is the first cod of the season. Get in! Well, welcome back, folks. Welcome to the Humber. Cod season. Cod season is finally underway. Yeah, I've been putting this off. I'm not gonna lie, I love cod season, but I love the build up to it just as much. So I have been putting this off and putting this off. We're in the middle of November. It's a random Thursday night. I got finished work early. I thought, sod it, let's go fishing. Conditions are spot on. It is pretty cold. There's a slight southeasterly breeze. There's been very little rain over the last couple of weeks, and by all accounts the river's been fishing pretty well. So prepare for the first blank of cod season. Yeah, the river's been fishing pretty well by all accounts, so I was excited to get up here. However, having left work early to try and get up here and be fishing for sort of 5:30, 6 o'clock, I got stuck on the M18 for 25 minutes, just standstill, not moving. I was getting really wound up on the M18 and I just thought, you know what, chill out, let's have a couple of hours fishing. If it makes a video, it makes a video. If we catch fish, we catch fish. Cod season is underway. So yeah, we're not set up on the mark that I wanted to fish. We're about an hour late getting up here. Whether that had made any difference, like I say, the river's fishing pretty well, so it's pretty busy. But yeah, like I say, we're all set up. So the rod closest to you, I've got a big pulley pennel rig on there with, I've got some coral sticks and squid. And then the rod closest to me, I've got a 2-hook clip down rig just with frozen blacks on there, sent out at distance. That has pulled all the way around and is up there somewhere. Let's hope we can get cod season kicked off with a bang. Just thought I'd show you. Wrapping up a squid and blacks cocktail. So that is 2 big frozen blacks, squid in the middle. I'm just using the heavy elastic, put plenty on there. That's ready to go. I'll bring that pennel in a second, swap out on them crab baits for that, and see if anything's taking that. Well folks, it is bang on high water, and so far it's been relatively quiet. Well, it's been silent in fact. There was those few knocks earlier on which I thought were whiting, but there are a few big rafts of weed floating past that are just knocking the lines and stuff. I think weed is more likely. We're not suffering too badly from weed, so there's, like I said, just the odd raft of that big kelpie stuff knocking about. Yeah, it could be a lot worse. Certainly I fished the Mersey a couple of weeks ago and that was terrible. So yeah, I can't complain too much, but yeah, no bites so far. Baits, probably changing baits every 20 minutes, but they're coming back completely untouched. Worm baits, squid baits, crab baits, prawn baits. Yeah, I think I've slung about everything at it so far in various different forms. Now, when I was talking to Scott earlier, he did mention that that it is fishing better on the ebb. So, like I say, it's bang on high water. Hopefully now, I've just put fresh baits out on both rods. I think we've got some coral sticks on the 2-hook clip down rig, and I've just put out that big black and squid bait on the pulley pennel. So yeah, we'll see what happens as the tide starts to ebb. Now, like I say, I'm hoping that as the tide starts to ebb, the fish will come on. I'm not entirely certain how long we're going to get on this mark. Like I say, it's not my intended mark. I'm hoping I can get at least 2 or 3 hours down. I do know other bays, like I say, I was fairly confident that they'd be taken by the time we got up here, but we have got the option, once we start losing water here, and if nothing's doing, we could go and have a ride round and potentially find a mark that we can fish even further down the tide. But let's not go jump into plan C and D just yet. Let's stick with this. I'm confident that as the tide starts to turn, we should start to see some fish. There we have it then, another bait ready to go out. It's going out on the pulley panel, obviously. It's half a wing and a full squid. Now I just tend to leave the head dangling around. If that flaps around at the bottom of the hook, so be it. If it comes off in the cast, so be it. But that is another cod bait ready to go. So we're going to bring that panel in, get that bait swapped, get that one put out instead. There you have it then. So that's squid and carp bait, two nice proud hook points, ready to go. Like I say, that head will either come off in the cast or that'll just flap around in the tide. Give us a bit of attraction, we'll get that sent out. It's the mother of all slackline bites. Yes, we are on. Come on, Bobby. Oh, that's got a good knock to it, that. A good knock to it. I don't know what you can see, if anything. Frankly, I don't care, because it's been a quiet night. I wasn't going to mess about missing a bite. We have got fish on. Let us have a look. What do we have? I've got a feeling this is a Mr. Cod. Some big old head shakes. Oh, he's hung up in the weed down there. What have we got? Come on, matey. Get yourself up here. Oh. That is a good fish. I'm going to have to just yeet him up. Hopefully. Grab. Oh, shot leader. Oh, rod's going to have to go on the floor. That is the first cod of the season. Get in. Get in, son. Oh, baby, that could be a new PB as well. Oh, the only bite of the night. And that, like I say, I don't think you guys will be able to see anything, but let me switch the light on. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That first cod of the season, baby. Get in. Mwah! Oh, that could be close to a PB, you know. That could be close to a PB. Let's get the scales on her. Woohoo! Right then. Let's get the scales on the go. Zero them off. I'm going to let you lot see first. Yeah. I know. Is it a PB? £4.8's mine. 2 kilos, 2.95 kilos. Go on! Personal best. Let's just do that again now. It is actually on pounds. Sit still. 6.4 pounds. I'll take that. I'll take, for a start of cod season, I'll take that all day long. Get in there, son. Now then, I'm going to quite possibly regret doing this, because this could be the only fish of the night. But I have got a thing about letting my PBs go, and given that this is the first cod of the season, it's a PB at £6.5. I am going to put it back. I am going to let it swim off because it's a cracking fish. I don't want to anger the gods just yet. Yeah, I'm going to get him put back. Well, ain't it bizarre how just one fish can change your whole outlook on a session? That is literally the only bite I've had all night. I was literally just sat on my phone looking at how long it would take us to move to another mark. The water is literally at the bottom of the of the sea defence of the wall. We're about 2 hours after high water. So yeah, like I say, I was just looking at my phone, wondering how long it'd take us to move to the mark I had in mind, thinking I need to get some fish. I need to get some sort of action. I can't start cod season with a blank. As much as I joked about it earlier, I didn't want to let that happen. And yeah, looked up and the big rod was stood straight upright, slack line bite, reeled down onto it and managed to hit record on the camera. Like I say, I don't think you guys will have seen a great deal. But yeah, cracking fish, 6.5 pound, 6.44 pound, however you want to cut it. New PB for me. What a way to start cod season. Now, I caught that on that squid and carp wrap that you see me put together earlier, or one of those squid and carp wraps that you see me put together earlier. So again, I've got squid and carp wrap on the pulley panel rig again, and on the 2-hook clip down, I've just got half a peeler crab on each hook, and I've put that one, the 2-hook clip down, literally as far as I can get it, because like I say, we're losing the water quickly in front of us. And the pulley panel rig with the big bait on, again, slung that as far as possible, but it's not gone anywhere near as far as the clip down. We're back out and we're fishing. It's just gone midnight, I think. So by the time I'd sorted everything, rebaited, calmed myself down, and all that sort of stuff, we're probably 3 hours after high water. I did say I was going to give it till midnight, and if we hadn't had anything, we were going to move. But I ain't fucking leaving.
I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!
I might still move. I'm still hitting water. Everybody else has cleared off. There is one vehicle that came past earlier. Now I don't know if you can get out down that far end. I'm pretty sure you can't. So there is one vehicle, I think, still fishing down there. Everybody up that end of the wall have all wrapped up and disappeared. So I think we give it, what, another hour? Or until the water's disappeared far enough that I'm only hitting a couple of inches of water. And then we'll see. I've, if you can't tell, got a bit of rush energy about me again now. So we might still move to that mark I had in mind and go and fish down there for a couple of hours. I'm here. What else am I going to do? Go home and go to bed? It ain't on. Right folks, it's midnight. As mentioned earlier, we are going to shoot off to another mark. We've completely lost the water in front of us. There is probably a good 40 yards or so of mud. So we're going to move. It's probably about 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes to get to the next mark. Hopefully we can get in a bay. Hopefully everybody else has wrapped up and gone home by now. And then we're going to give it a couple more hours, I think. So I shall see you down there. Right folks, we're all set up. Mark number 2. Might be able to see in the background the dead giveaway as to where I've come to. But we are all set up. It is 1:45. I wasn't going to hang around and do filming. I just wanted to get baits back in the water. And yeah, we are back out and fishing. So the rod closest to you with the green tip light is the 2-hook flapper. On there I've just got frozen blacks. And the rod closest to me with the blue tip light, we've got that pulley panel rig on, and again I've just gone squid and carp, and that's it. I think we should be good really here till low water. Yeah, if high tide was at 9, low water's going to be what, about 3 AM? Yeah, maybe we stay and fish till low and then fish the flood. Who the devil knows, this could go anywhere. There we go, fish number 2 of the evening. Little whiting, and I put that rod back out again with that 2-hook flapper on, and already we're getting knocks again. So could be a little whiting fest, but if you've watched the channel before, whiting about that sort of size make perfect fish cakes. So I'll take a couple of these for the table. So he's going to come home with me. Yeah, that sizing up. just little fillets, just chop them up in little chunks, mix with some mashed tater, some stuffing mix, make them into balls, air fry them. Fish cakes, nice and simple. Right folks, where do we start with this one then? So that little whiting bite was in fact another nice little whiting, so again that can come back with me. Oh. So another nice little whiting, again perfect size for fish cakes, etc. So I'll get him dispatched in a second. And then I thought it felt really weird and heavy, snagged up, put all this in. I thought, oh yeah, none of that's mine. Anyway, kept coming, and on the other end of this lot, not only have I managed to recover somebody's shop leader and got me a new lead, I've also got me another, let me unhook him. Oop. Another lovely little codling. I don't think I can quite claim thought that was my rod going then. I don't think I can quite claim him. Nicely hooked, but not on my rig. But that's some more line out of the water, another rig, another lead, and another little codling. Anyway, I'm going to go and get him back because it's not fair keeping him. He's only small. You'd probably get a fish finger or two out of him, but he can go back, live another day. But yeah, tally goes up to 4. It's not a bad way to start cod season, is it really? That I'll take that. Take that any day of the week. That far rod. Just had a knock on it. There you go. A little knock. That is the pulley pennel rig. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look now. It's not exactly gone bang, has it? But stranger things have happened. Now I have already said to myself that this is the last cast. Yeah, I reckon we're on there. Let's put the big light on so you can see what's going on at least. Yeah, I've seen enough. Let's go and fetch it in. See what we've got. I was hoping it was going to turn into a big thump, but it hasn't. Right, make my way down here. I shall bring you back in a second. There we go. Yeah, buddy. I tell you, I've been putting off starting my cod season because I thought it was going to be anticlimactic. Show you him real quickly so I can go and get him back. There we go, another lovely little codling. Probably what, £1.5, maybe 2, pushing 2 possibly. Yeah, lovely little codling. There we go. Sure if you can see that, £2.7 it reckons. Going on for £3. So glad I did weigh him. Because yeah, had to put him squarely at about £1.5 or so. Lovely little fish. Well, I know I sound like a broken record, and I know I said last casts, but the cod keep coming, so I keep putting the baits back out. But these really are the last cast now. It's 2:30. I'm not going to head straight home. I'm going to get my head down in it for an hour or so in the van. But like I say, these are most definitely the last casts. What a way to start cod season! A new PB, £6.5. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come. I've got loads planned for this cod season. I really want to try and get a double figure cod off the shore this winter. So that's my target. I'm sure there's loads of other people with exactly the same wishes, hopes and dreams. But yeah, what a way to start cod season. Cod season 2024 is officially open. What have we had? 3 cod? Well, 3 codling before somebody gets in the comments. Cod over £8 or whatever it is. Yeah, I'm chuffed with tonight's efforts. 3 codling, and about half a dozen or so whiting for fish cakes in the week. So on that note, I'm going to start packing up. I just want to say thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's probably been quite a short video again. I don't feel like I've done much filming tonight, but I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care and tight lines.